Hello. I want to ask a question. Just listen to this all through and imagine, okay? What if one day you realized that you will never live what you've already lived? Your life can completely change, and all you needed to do was come into alignment with source energy, with God, and follow the nudges. You will never go backwards. Don't let it slow you. Don't let it capture focus. If it's inspiring a vibration, once you hit it on the head, okay, if that's what you desire, yes. But you will have never lived a life like this. You can have desires that you've had into the present, but it will always be different. So what if you realize that you will live each and every day new? You don't go backwards. You never step into the same river twice, and then you add momentum, serious meditation practice, serious peace and stillness, and you begin to radiate the love and peace and joy that you feel outward, and you begin to have it reflected to you with incredible experiences. So what if you feel now that this energy, this momentum that you're bringing to life, it's powerful and it cannot be slowed, and you don't look back? And what if you realize it's always about looking forward? It's always about keeping that ego in check so that you don't trip. You stay forward and in alignment. What if you realize that you cannot continue the way you've continued with business as usual, with distractions? That you need to practice intense self-care, which doesn't mean a spa day. It means turn yourself off, like your phone. Get into nature. What if you realize disconnecting was the key, like a software upgrade? Let your operating system upgrade. Let the fancy new images and bells and whistles come alive within you, in your environment, and how you present yourself. And then you turn yourself back on again, and you start again, until you realize you need to power down and power up with meditations, retreat, reset often. What if you found alignment and then you acted? What if you stepped into a place where you were in constant communication with non-physical, constant flow, and that you see sometimes immediate responses to your thoughts and feelings and actions reflected in your reality? What if life started coming at you really fast, and you've removed resistance, you've done the work, you've followed the shadows, and that you are higher level of living in the rapids, the roaring rapids, and experiences through your flow? The flow you want, you realize, has always been the roaring rapids. And if you can't ride them and you aren't confident, you realize you won't get there. You increase the resistance. So you realize that you're getting ready, and you're cleansing and clearing, and you are riding those rapids. What if you started leveling up your life constantly? That you don't want to step out of the rapids, because simultaneously that pauses in living the life you desire. What if you realize you know too much and you are here? And when you feel misalignment, you know to take the time to realign before you do anything. You know the power of alignment. What if alignment is dreamy and it becomes what you desire, and it's delicious, and it's not work, it's not lack, it's not hard? You would not ever imagine operating from a place of unconscious misalignment, because life is easy and it's downhill and it's what it's all about. And time passes and you don't even know where it went, because you're just continuing to create and be in this epic flow of hell yes. What if you realize that you want to continuously step out of meditation into creation, and step out of creating into life, and you're vacillating between creating and life and creativity, and you realize that if you ever feel burnt out, you're in the wrong vibration, because you're forcing yourself to live a certain way that is not in alignment with your highest good and with your soul, and you're out of alignment. Let's get back in. Life should feel like it's breathing energy into you constantly. What if you realized that life was constantly supercharging you with energy, and you got into alignment and a state to receive it? And what if you realize that when you disconnect and choose to argue for your limitations, that you're kinking the hose, and one side is blocked uncomfortably building with pressure and anxiety, and the other side is experiencing lack, and it's just life unbalanced? What if you begin to realize immediately that you had a blockage and you could correct it and refocus and continue because you're doing the work and following the shadows and auditing the reflection? Refocus and continue. You were in competition with no one. What if you realize that no one even compares to where you are in this journey, because this journey is uniquely yours, that you are in flow with you and you were only ever in flow with you, and that people around you are for enjoyment and love and deepening? What if you realize that that's all there ever was? What if you realize that you are meant to enjoy and inspire the end? What if? What magical things can come? What can you create? What can you find when you flow and follow? Go live that beautiful day. Thank you for being here. Your time is your currency, and I value your time, and I am grateful that you were here with us and appreciate you. If you have any comments or thoughts or anything that came up for you, share below in the comments. People love reading them. And if anybody came to mind, feel free to send this video to them and keep the conversation going. It is not an accident if somebody comes to mind. So follow your intuition, follow your guidance, follow your inspiration, and thank you for sharing this conversation and keeping it going. Have a beautiful day.